Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy, and I'm coming today to share with you a couple of more little projects I made with the Little Village digital collection from Shabby Art Boutique. This collection is available through her membership-only craft room. However, it will be available later to once the membership opens up again to future members of that group. So keep your eyes open for that. In the meantime, I hope you'll enjoy these couple little projects that I've done. If you remember, I did the banner that had all the little shops on it, and this is a really special kit. Anything that I show you that I've made, you can use the ideas with other ephemera and digital designs and vintage items and trim. So the ideas are good whether you have this particular kit or not. Okay, what I've done today is prepare a little ribbon spool for you and an ephemera folder. So let me show you the ribbon spool first. You may remember I've made one of these before. I ordered some antique wooden ribbon spools off of Etsy, and I wanted to wrap my ribbon and laces around them and then decorate the tops, and so that's what I've done on this one. This beautiful ribbon is from a shop in Etsy, and it is recycled silk and hand-dyed. I've just about used it all, so I've ordered some more to fill up my spool. But I thought it was so beautiful with this kit. And what I've done is on the top, I have trimmed this with my beautiful heart lace that I put around the edge. I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. And then after I glued that on, I glued on the pearls around the edge. In order to cover the top, I had just, I used as a base an old piece of sheet music, which you can barely see there. And I had just put it down and drawn a circle around and cut it out, inked around the edges and glued it to the top. Then on top of that, I have layered some of the green paper from this kit that I just ripped and inked around the edge. The little quilt shop, and some cheesecloth. So that's layered on there. And then if you remember in the past, I've showed you my three little flower punches. They're three different sizes, and so I'm using all the little pieces that I saved that I cut off from these designs so that I have matching paper to what I'm working on. And I punched out these little flowers and layered them on there with the pearl in the center. And I just kind of turn up the edges so that they're slightly three-dimensional. And in the back here, I wanted to trim with some ribbons, and this is just a pink bow and a kind of a turquoise bow and some of that netting, and then some little flowers, and that's just all glued right on the top there. So that's how I made the top. And then I wanted a closure for the ribbon to hold it closed, and so this is what I came up with, and I'm so excited about doing these stick pins. I have gathered old beads, taken apart old beads, and I even bought a few pink beads at Joann's, I believe it was. These little spacers, I hope you can see. These little spacers here can be found in the jewelry section, and then the little caps for the beads. And this stick pin had these three pearls at the top. So these are all just threaded on, and I used some jewel glue to kind of get them to stay on there. And then I fastened on a pear clip with some of our items from our kit. And what I did was just layer on the ticket, a couple of the words, love and home, some lace, some ribbon, some flowers, and I kind of glued them together so they'd stay in place and dangled them from this stick pin. So this stick pin comes off, and you can then unwind your ribbon and then stick this back in to hold it. And it makes such a beautiful display sitting out in the room with your other items that you've made. So that's my ribbon spool. The next project I decided to make, in the kit there were so many of these file folder shapes, and I printed out everything from the kit. I think I have to print everything or it won't be there or something, but I didn't use all of these, but this will give you an idea of how you can use these in your journals, or just to give a gift, I mean. And this is the one I have made today. And all I did was decorate it both sides, fill the inside, and then tie it closed with some of my recycled silk ribbon. So this ribbon here is just wrapped around a couple of times and then tied. So I'll take that off. And this particular file folder was two-sided. It had the quilt shop on one side and the bakery on the other side. So I decided to decorate both sides and then the inside. So let me share with you what I did. This side here I have trimmed with the stickles, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but I love the little subtle sparkle that gives. And I have not done it on the rest of it because I wanted to go ahead and do this video, and then I'll go back and do it later so that it can dry overnight. I usually trim a few things in the center of the flowers. I have it here on the little stars that are hanging in the window. So anyway, this part is printed on here. I trimmed with some lace. And I fussy cut out the spool with the quilt shop and the flowers, the word love, and these flowers. I even cut out some little leaf shapes from the green paper. And this is all just layered on here with cheesecloth, and added our pearls. And I did do some little, put the puffy tape down to layer this flower up. So that's the cottage quilt side. I used some of my Tim Holtz words, live, create, tell the story. I love the words, and so you'll see me add lots of words in my work. Whether or not they're included in the kit, I'll still go ahead and find some words, poetry, phrases, whatever might be something that I think might uplift someone or motivate someone if they should read it. This here is just some washi tape. When I printed the back side of this, my printer was kind of running out of ink, so all the colors were a little odd that were inside. So I just put that washi tape there, and I happen to have some here that was these beautiful cottage type colors. I don't know where it came from, but washi tape is a good item to use for trim, or you could even cut a part of the pattern papers that we have. But I chose to just put that washi tape up there because I thought it trimmed it out nice. On the other side is the bakery, and I just trimmed it with some white lace, fussy cut out one of the houses, a larger grouping of the flowers, and so we have our cheesecloth, the word faith, and pearls, and then this is raised with the puffy tape behind it to give it a three-dimensional look. Now I'll come back, as I said, with my stickles and accent these items so that there'll be sparkle on this side too. What I decided to do when I opened it up was to decorate each side. So we'll look at this side first. And I made pockets, and so that there would be plenty of ephemera inside. I used, this is a piece of one of the pages that had the lined paper and the houses at the bottom, and I just cut it off and made a pocket out of it. And I trimmed it, as you can see, with some word and cheesecloth and a flower. And inside the pocket, I put one of our tags with some of the white lace and a little ticket that has the same image that we used on the front. And then I layered the house on there that I had fussy cut out and had it open at the side so that it was a side pocket. And in the side pocket, I just put one of our little tags. I cut off the length of it so it wouldn't stick out the edge, and trimmed it with some roses and lace. And then this little package of, it's like a little envelope tied with the houses inside. And then on this side, I also did a couple of pockets. This is one of the shaped pockets. And then this is a smaller shaped pocket, and those are included in the digital kit. And I just layered those so that I would have a larger pocket and a smaller pocket. Then I just decorated on top with the lace, a ticket, the word happy, some cheesecloth. And inside the larger pocket, I put one of the postcards and one of the tags. Again, I cut it off so it wouldn't stick up over the edge. And then I fussy cut out this house and added it to the front. And these can all be written on the back. Now in the small pocket over here, I have, let's see. Oh, this is my cake without the cake stand underneath it because it made it too tall. And I just fussy cut that out so that there would be something cute in that pocket. And the little flowers just stick up over the edge. Again, I trimmed with this washi tape. Now my idea is that this could be given as a gift, a little token of friendship to a friend, or you could make up several of these and actually insert them into your journal. They could go down in a pocket, or they could even fasten into a journal. I had thought too of making these into little booklets on their own, where there would be papers inside, and this would actually be a little journal notebook that would open this way. Let's see, while I'm showing you this, I wanted to just remind you of the other little ribbon holder that I made. And it was made out of the a button kit, and it has crocheted lace on it, and then it has one of these pins, but I made a dangle out of my pearls and trim. So this is a really nice way to make dangles for your journals, and also for any kind of closure on your, however you keep your ribbons and trim. I love to have these just kind of sitting together with my little bears and bunnies and all the frilly little things that I'm making for Shabby Art Boutique. I just love. And so I thank you for joining me today, and I hope you've enjoyed this little video, and we'll maybe make some things of your own. The little dangles would be great to make ahead of time for your journals. There are plenty of things in this kit and other kits that you could put together to make your little dangles and stick pins. The stick pins could go on the covers where you have a big bow or something on the cover. You can fasten this through, and then there's little things that stick on the end so you won't, the covers the sharp end. I ordered some and I have them, but I can't find them right now. So that's what I've done today. And so I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll tie this up, and I'll give this to a friend. And I think next I'm going to work on the, I did that cover for the spring snippets, and I believe I'll come back and think about the possibility of a journal made with that on the cover. So I hope you will have a great day. It's sunny, sort of sunny here in Kentucky, and thinking about getting warmer. I'm still nursing a sore hip, so it's getting better though. And so I'm going to go off of here and finish up my little stickles on this so it'll be all shiny and pretty, and put it away to give to a friend. So remember, every day's a gift. Look for the joy in each day and share it with everyone you meet along the way. And I'll be back before you know it. See you soon.